going on. Hello. Welcome to Daddy Murr's Indie Spotlight. We have a great show today. Daddy Murr's Indie Spotlight with my co-host, Goddess. Say hi, Goddess. They all say hello back. You know they do. I would love to be able to have a system where I could have everybody around the world Skype me all at the same time just so I could say hello. Wouldn't that be awesome? Today we have JJ Catrone on. Yeah. Hi, JJ. How you doing? Did I surprise you? Just living the dream, he says. Oh, yeah, grocery shop. Well, I thought we were supposed to do that together. I seen a tweet earlier today, something about me and you're going to go grocery shopping, and then you was going to do my laundry or something, my dry cleaning. I don't have any dry cleaning. I'm not that rich. Oh, is that what it was? I completely misinterpreted that then.
How are you guys doing? How's everything going?
Oh, everything's going great, JJ. Go ahead and tell everybody who you are, where you're from, what you're doing. One piece at a time, though.
Okay, I am known as Wilt Chamberneasy. Oh no, I'm sorry, wrong show. I'm JJ Catrone. I'm a independent singer-songwriter, and I write songs, and I sing songs, and I do songs, and we make music, and we just have a good time trying to make good music for fans and new fans alike, all people to hear.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, it has its moments, it has its perks, it also has its headaches, but that's the business, right?
Right. You're the perfect person to have on the show too, because I kind of feature people that just sing and dance and act and try to be funny.
Well, I don't dance.
You don't. You don't dance?
Dance. I'm pretty sure you have rhythm.
Oh, I got some moves. I got moves like a cracker.
got moves like a cracker. And exactly how does a cracker move there, JJ?
I have no idea. That's just what came out of my mouth.
Sounds.
I think it was supposed to be moves like Jagger. Isn't that what Adam Levine says? Moves like Jagger?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, I really didn't know who said it, but I know somebody's saying it.
Maroon 5.
Like Jagger.
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5. Man, I'm kind of... I don't know if I'm out of the times because, all my favorite music was back from the, 70s and 80s from when I was growing up. Of course, featuring indie artists now on Daddy Murr's Indie Spotlight, I'm getting to hear a lot more, and I'm actually, becoming a little bit more eclectic, I think.
Eclectic. Well, that's a lovely word, eclectic.
Yeah, did I use it in its proper...
I'm pretty sure you did. That's a lovely name. I'm going to name my next child Eclectic.
Eclectic?
Mm-hmm.
What would be a middle name for that, for Eclectic?
Let's see. I don't know.
Goddess, what would be a middle name for Eclectic? She's very smart.
Yeah. Let's stop it. Eclectic Maniac.
Eclectic.
Wow.
Just joking, not good.
Well, that just took a whole turn.
Eclectic Catrone. I like it. I like it.
I'm done with children.
Yeah, me too, brother.
I'm good.
Well, back after my son was born in 1996, I went and got myself fixed. So yeah, no more children. Well,
That's good.
Oh no, I did it. I did it because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to afford any more children. So what's wrong with that?
Yeah, I know, right? So much for early retirement. I was planning on selling everything, moving to Costa Rica, and we're like, Adrian says, "Well, let's not start making any plans just yet." I'm like, "Excuse me?" Here we are, 3 years later. So much for early retirement.
Do you want more? Of course you do.
I'm totally content with the 15 I have.
There you go.
Well, we're going to say hi to everybody in the chat room. We have James in there, and we have Irish and Jen. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone in the chat room.
Irish is saying there's something bad on my microphone. Is my microphone sounding bad?
No, sounds great.
I'm gonna I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit on my end. Tell me if that's any better there, Irish, because I was in the red, so it might have been crackling a little bit on their end. But anyway, back to you, JJ.
Yes, back to me. Okay.
So what do you have planned or in store for the near future here, brother? Anything?
A lot of relaxation, a lot of writing, trying to get back on track, taking a little break, and gonna take advantage of some well needed and rest, but still in the process of working and writing music. Hopefully have something new for everyone here in the future real soon. That's the plan.
Well, I tell you what, I love your old stuff too. I mean, it's not really that old either, is it? Most of it?
It's not that old. Not a lot of it, no.
Like Home?
Getting ready to... Yeah, Home's a couple years old.
Is it a couple years old?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have stuff that's sitting on the back burner. Get ready to head to Florida here in the next couple weeks, regrouping with the old band, the old Southern Rising, with Dave Cox and Michael Reschke, and we're getting ready to, hopefully the next 2-3 weeks, we're going to start some new recording.
Well, I tell you what, I've missed not being down in Florida this winter. I was down in Florida last 4 or 5 years down there doing the festivals and stuff, and I really missed not being down there because after 4 or 5 years of not having to deal with wintertime stuff, I was freezing my butt off all year this year.
It took me forever to get used to Midwest weather again as well. It's like even right now where we lived at, it's there's still some cool days, there in the Destin area, but I don't miss March or April down there at all, being the spring break time,
Right. Well, I tell you what was it, 2 or 3 years ago, when I got the morning that I was going to get on the plane to go down to Florida, excuse me, I shoveled 18 inches of snow for 2.5 hours, got on the plane, got to Florida, 2 hours later or whatever it was, walked outside, still had my winter coat on, by the way, walked outside, and the heat and humidity hit me, and I was wondering, when I was walking through the airport, why everybody was kind of looking goofy at me.
Yeah.
Because I had this big, heavy winter coat on.
They're thinking, oh, great, here's another homeless guy heading to Fort Walton Beach.
Close. Yeah, but it was, you don't really, when you get on a plane and you go somewhere, you don't really expect it to be one way or the other. You kind of try to prepare yourself the best way you can. And I think that's true in life, too. You kind of prepare yourself the best way you can, and you don't know later on how things are going to go one way or the other, so you just kind of roll with the punches.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And but anyway, love your music, and I tell you, I love that picture that you have up there on Skype right now, too.
The president one?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Actually, it's funny because that was about a year or so ago. I don't remember what was going on, and I said something about I was going to run for president. Next thing I know, a friend of mine emailed me that picture, and the next thing I know, Irish Ginger was starting a page on Facebook, JJ Catrone for president. I'm like, this ought to be interesting.
I think we were all on the Jimmy Star show when it all started.
Yeah, I think it was. I think that's when it did start.
Jimmy Star show, because I remember.
Yeah, it was about this time last year.
And we were both JJ. Go JJ, yes.
Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, it was about this time last year. Yeah.
I just get more. I think most of the comments that gets is, why is there a Confederate flag hanging up in the background behind you? Not the fact that my head is photoshopped onto Willie Nelson's. That was a Willie Nelson poster. Picture.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Hey, whatever stirs the pot, I guess.
Well, yeah. You got to stir the pot sometimes.
Well, yeah, sometimes I guess, not all the time.
I'm trying to multitask. I suck at multitasking. I'm trying to type in my voice to everybody what they're telling me in the chat room is, my microphone, my voice is kind of crackly a little bit today. So I don't know if my
Did you
microphone.
drop your headphones?
No. But
I thought you were making a sandwich or something because there was an awful long pause there trying to decide between mustard or horseradish, right?
Oh, brother, I don't have to choose between mustard or horseradish. I'll put them both on there.
There you go.
Go. That's what I'm talking about.
Horseradish mustard? Are you kidding me?
Right. What do you put on a sandwich? No. What don't you put on a sandwich?
Exactly. Hey, you go to Subway, right? And hey, Subway, if you want to sponsor the Daddy Murr's Indie Spotlight Show, feel free to give me a holler at daddymur1@yahoo.com. Sorry, I had to put that in there. But yeah, you go to Subway, right? And the guy, they ask you, well, what do you want on it? All I tell them right off the bat, I say, run it through the garden. I want absolutely everything on it.
Sure.
Absolutely everything on it. And then they'll go, lettuce, yes. Tomatoes, yes. And run it through the garden, put everything on it. Pickles, yes. And it's frustrating to me because they can't follow directions.
Here's one for you. Since we're talking about sandwiches, I have to give this shout out. If you're ever in Nashville, you go down to Broadway and 2nd Street, right across from the Hard Rock Cafe. There's a place called Piranha's. And these guys are from Pennsylvania. And they have this sandwich that comes on a big Italian loaf bread with corned beef and pastrami and slaw and French fries and a fried egg on it. And it's about the size of your head. And it's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever stuck in my face. So I highly recommend if you're ever in Nashville, Piranha's on 2nd Street.
It's that.
If you're looking to for Daddy Murr, he'll be glad to give you his email address real quick, Piranha's.
Oh, yeah, that's daddymur, the number 1 at yahoo.com. Feel free to give me an email, and I'll, through the email I'll give you my phone number. But I don't do my phone number on the airways because I'll have everybody in the world calling me.
Oh, here, I'll give it to him. Hold on. It's this is JJ Catrone. Hi, approve this message.
Yeah, it sounds like you're starting to try to, I thought you was going to come up with that. How much you paying me not to give them your phone number there, Daddy?
Oh, well, we still got about 45 minutes left in the show, so the show's not over yet. We may get to that yet.
Oh, absolutely. You just never know. See, that's why I like to keep my shows, and I know, and everybody else knows, I don't prepare anything for the shows. I really don't. I don't know what we're going to say or how we're going to say it and I get that question asked a lot from my guests because they ask me, well, is there a question list?
Right.
And I say, no, there's not a question list. Well, you're not going to ask me any questions? No, but I'm not going to give you the list because I don't even know the questions yet. This is a by the seat of my pants show. It always has been and always will be. I love it that way.
Well, I'll tell you this: if you're ever a guest on Irish Ginger's show, you will get an email with a full questionnaire. Am I right, Irish? I know you're listening, Irish.
Hey, she actually did interview me one time.
Did you get the questionnaire? I love Irish. She's very thorough. She gets to the point. She's professional. She knows what she wants to talk about. God love her. She does a great job on her show.
Absolutely, she does. And yeah, I mean, she did send me the email, and we had Skype conversation before the show because she wants to make sure that she does have those prepared questions because it's easier on her because of the language thing.
Absolutely.
So with that, I went ahead and went along with her. Of course, I did.
Were the questions
the questions?
I want to know the questions.
Okay, here's one that Irish likes to ask. What's the favorite 3 things in your refrigerator, JJ?
Oh, that's my jam. A gallon of chocolate milk. Always 2 pounds of pastrami. And the bottom shelf full of ice cold beer.
There you go.
Now, you kind of had me at beer.
Well, beer goes with everything.
But I'm on the wagon now.
Well, that's just more for the rest of us.
That's right. That's and honestly, because I was beforehand, I told everybody I had my bourbon and my Dr. Pepper.
Ugh.
1 liter of Dr. Pepper in my bourbon, and that's what I did. I actually did have the 1 liter in Dr. Pepper and the bourbon, and I would do my show. When I started doing my show sober, I was a little nervous that I wouldn't be able to do it because I didn't think that I'd talk that much.